All right, greetings and welcome to another Portage Rams WRAM broadcast from Portage Middle School, home of the Rams. Thank you for joining us for this varsity girls basketball contest between the Warriors of Kekionga and the Rams of Portage. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the City of Fort Wayne for giving us a CFAB grant to get our equipment situation in much better condition. Would like to thank Tim Moriarty and Elizabeth Lord Carey at LTV for supporting us and also broadcasting our games. We'd like to give a shout out to Fort Wayne Community Schools. We are your schools. And I'd like to give a shout out to both coaches, Coach Rucker of Kekionga and Coach Malone of Portage. Both have done a really good job working with these young ladies so that they learn some of the fun and foundations of basketball. It's a learning process for both programs, so we're glad to see you guys working and helping these young ladies get better at basketball. All right, we're about to tip this thing off. So the starters for Portage are Caitlin Gibbs, Anari, Alina Dorkins, Alicia Robinson, and Nevaeh Bowers. All right, so the tap is controlled by Kekionga, who brings it across half court. And a double dribble called. All right, Anari Etienne with the ball. She brings it across half court. She passes it to Alicia Robinson, and it's a wild pass that goes out of bounds. Both teams had two possessions and two turnovers to start us off with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. So good defense by Alina Dorkins, and jump ball and possession arrow favors Portage. So they've chosen to press Anari Etienne, but she's able to bring it across half court, gets it to Nevaeh, who shoots the shot. It almost goes in. Rebound by Alina Dorkins, and she hits the first bucket of the game, 2-0 Portage. That was Nevaeh Bowers with the first shot, and Alina Dorkins with the rebound put back. And the dribble gets picked up by number one. And the steal by Anari Etienne as she drags her pivot foot. And the shot goes up, and it is long. But Kaylin Gibbs with the rebound. She gives it to Anari Etienne, who pushes the ball in transition. She looks ahead to Nevaeh Bowers. Takes a couple of dribbles, squares up. Pass goes to Alina Dorkins. Free throw line extended. Alicia Robinson misses the rebound, and rebound secured by Kekionga. Going the other way. And dribble picked up Wide open shot for Kekionga goes off the glass. Rebound secured by Dorkins. ATN looks to bring it up the floor. And she's able to control the dribble. Kicks it back out, passes it across court to Nevaeh Bowers, who turns the corner. And off of the glass, no good. Rebound secured by Kekionga. And a wild shot by Kekionga, and it gets tipped and out of bounds off of Kekionga. It'll be Portage ball. And Alicia Robinson not paying attention to that the passer wasn't available. Turnover for Portage. Just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. So timeout taken by Kekionga. I'd like to take a minute to thank the city of Fort Wayne for giving us a CFAB grant so that we could upgrade our equipment and our broadcasting capabilities. I'd also like to thank LTV for broadcasting our games. And also would like to thank both coaches, Coach Rucker and Coach Malone, for doing a standout job of really coaching these girls as they learn the fundamentals of basketball, as both teams are still learning an awful lot on the fly here. And Kekionga inbounds to number 21. Is Lily Eckler. The shot goes up, it's no good for Kekionga. And the ball is almost stolen on the cross-court pass. Eckler picks up her dribble, passes it to number 40, and that is Jolina Marable. And Gibbs with the rebound. And a good idea by Inari, but neither Nevaeh nor Alicia Robinson ready for the pass. And offensive foul is called against Kekionga. And it'll be Portage ball underneath the hoop. So the ball is tipped out of bounds. It will continue to be Portage's ball. And then turnover by Portage. And the shot is no good for Kekionga. And steal by Alea, but gets tipped away. Both girls go to the ball, go to the floor. And Inari goes to the floor to get the ball. And because she secured possession and Coach Malone made the 30-second timeout in time, he avoids the travel and the out of bounds, and it'll be Portage's ball on the sideline. So a minute and a half left in this quarter. And the score is 2-0. Portage on top. The lone basket being scored by Alina Dorkins, who's a sixth grader, no less. Inari Etienne brings the ball into the front court, passes it off to Nevea, who shoots it off the glass. It's no good, but Etienne with the rebound. And Kaylin Gibbs gets caught with her hand in the cookie jar. And wild pass, but amazingly gets through. And nice defense by Alea. Etienne brings the ball up the floor. Pass to Bowers, who's able to put the biscuit in the basket, giving Portage a 4-0 lead with 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And a jump ball. So Kekionga inbounds the ball. They run a screen and roll. And it doesn't look like they're going to get a shot off. And they don't because of the swarming defense of Portage. Right now, at the end of the first quarter, Portage 4, Kekionga 0. And really the difference in the game has been the swarming defense of Portage. And that was the voice of the Portage Rams cheerleaders. They're doing a stellar job this year. Good group of young ladies. All right, Portage ball to start the second quarter. And a turnover to start the first quarter. And the shot is up and good for Kekionga, cutting the lead in half, 4-2. And the up fake. And wow, Portage responds with a rebound and a basket, making the score 6-2. Great defense by Portage, and about to get the 5-second call. Didn't get it. And a steal by Etienne. She's on a wide open break, and she went off of the wrong foot. And a big rejection by Portage, but the rebound is taken and shot, and it is good for Kekionga. Inari pushes the ball ahead, and ball is knocked out of bounds off of Kekionga. It is white ball. Kanaja Cruz will be taking the ball out of bounds for Portage. And we have subs coming in for Kekionga. That would be number 3 and number 24. And number 24 is Isla Brown. And Inari Etienne catches the ball underneath the hoop. She dribbles it out, turns the direction, goes down the lane, and hits the basket for an opportunity to shoot a free throw afterwards, giving Portage an 8-4 lead and an opportunity to bring the lead to 5 with a made free throw. And it's up, and it's off of the iron. Cruz with the rebound. And off the jump ball, possession arrow favored Kekionga. And that's a tough shot because that was good defense. Rebound bounces around, and Kekionga is able to get the bucket. And Inari Etienne with the missed shot. And Kekionga gets the shot off, but it's no good. And then Alea with the rebound gives it to Etienne, who controls the ball and takes it across half court with an 8-6 lead with just over 3 minutes remaining. Alea with the shot down the lane. She is unable to get the shot up. 3-point basket goes up, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be Portage ball with 2 minutes and 49 seconds. And subs coming in for both teams. Number 1 for Kekionga is coming in. And Alicia Robinson and Kaylin Gibbs are coming in for Portage. And number 1 for Kekionga is Macy Newsom. Screen is set. Inari shoots the free throw line teardrop, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net to give Portage a 10-6 lead. Newsom picks up her dribble at the elbow. And bear with us, we lost one of our video streams, but we're back on. And Portage with the ball. Pass it back to Inari Etienne. She turns the corner, goes up with the shot. It gets partially blocked. Rebound secured by Kekionga. And Kekionga's number 33 is able to score, and that is Samaya Doherty. Etienne turns the corner again. So the ball got tipped out of bounds. And timeout taken. So bear with us because we lost one of our cameras again, and we just lost it for a third time. It keeps blinking in and out. All right. So we have 1:43 left in the second quarter, and Portage, it's still the first quarter. No, no, but they, all right. It's the second quarter. But I was just debating with my camera person what quarter it was. The scoreboard here at Portage doesn't have a light that works behind the number 2 up on the scoreboard. So if anybody wants to sponsor a new scoreboard for our school, you are more than welcome to do that. However, it's 1:43 left in the first quarter, or first half. Kaylin Gibbs with a couple of rebounds, but unable to put the biscuit in the basket. And a block called on Kekionga. So ATN will be shooting 2 free throws. And the first one is off the back iron and no good. Its second one is up and hits nothing but the bottom of the net, giving Portage a 3-point lead with just over a minute left in the second quarter. 11-8 is the score. And great defense by Inari ATN and calling a blocking foul. Alina Dorkins subs in for Portage. And another jump ball. Possession arrow favors Kekionga. And the 3-point field goal is short by Kekionga. It'll be Portage's ball out of bounds. And another errant pass by Alicia Robinson. And the bucket is good for Kekionga with 15.7 seconds left in the quarter, or in the half. Score is 11-10. And 4.4 seconds left. And Alicia passes it to Inari before she's ready to, and no shot gets up. And that will be halftime with the score, Portage 11 and Kekionga 10. We will catch up with you again in the second half as soon as we are done with covering the cheerleaders and their cheer. All right, and we're back, and it is the beginning of the second half for this varsity girls basketball game between Portage Middle School and the Warriors of Kekionga. It's been a tight one. Costly turnovers have led to easy baskets for Kekionga, and but Portage's defense on the ball has been phenomenal. And it will be Kekionga's ball to start the second half. And rebound secured by Kaylin Gibbs and a reach in by number 40, Marable. So it will be white ball. And pass into Dorkins, which goes to ATN, who finds Gibbs for the shot, which is no good. Rebound secured by Kekionga. Cruz with the tip and a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors Portage. Cruz will inbound it to Bowers. Bowers gives it to Gibbs, who faces up. The shot is no good. And another jump ball, and this time possession arrow favors Kekionga. And there will be a sub for Kekionga. And the shot by Kekionga is no good, and it gets tipped out of bounds. And Dorkins brings it across half court to ATN, who passes it to Gibbs, who collects the pass too unselfishly, passes it to the other team. And number 40 takes the lead for Kekionga. And Coach Malone takes timeout. So the score is 12-11 with Kekionga on top. Our scoreboard here didn't update, but our scoreboard is known to go out. All right. So Portage will be trying to break the press. And ATN is able to break the press single-handedly. And then she turns it over. And block shot by Kanijah Cruz. And Newsom with the shot goes out of bounds. And Kekionga showing a full court press. And still gets tipped. Nevaeh Bowers looked like she was not ready to catch that pass. And now Bowers, with the fast break, is able to make the basket, and she will have an opportunity to shoot a free throw. The basket is good. Portage 13, Kekionga 12. So Bowers will get to shoot a free throw. And it goes off of the back iron. And it's a live ball. Nobody but the free throw shooters caught on to that. And half of both teams had no idea. And swarming defense by Portage. ATN takes it down the lane, passes it to Nevaeh Bowers, whose shot rims out. Quality opportunity for Portage, unable to finish it. And the shot goes up, and still no good. And the pass goes through the legs, and that will be over and back. Portage ball on the sideline. Three minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And it is Portage's ball out of bounds. And Kaylin Gibbs throws it at the feet of Inari. Oh, double dribble. Yeah. White ball on the turnover. Good choice. Except for Alicia Robinson was not ready to catch the pass. Shot goes up, comes off the back iron. Rebound secured by ATN, who looks ahead to Bowers, who's not ready to catch the pass either. And then timeout because the scoreboard and the clock are going absolutely berserk. We need to get some new wiring in this building in case the FWCS board wonders what we need. Pass goes into ATN. She's able to turn the corner and go left, and she's getting ridden out of bounds. It's still white ball. And wide open is Alea. And another block shot by Inari ATN. And it'll be white ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. And another foul committed by Kekionga. Newsom comes in for Kekionga. And that's the correct play. Kaylin Gibbs makes a pass underneath the hoop. Ball's mishandled, but Gibbs catches the pass, high post. Shot goes up. It's no good. But Alea with the rebound. Another shot for Kekionga, or for Portage, and another jump ball being called, and possession arrow favors Kekionga. It's not through lack of opportunities for Portage that it's this close. Portage has had every look that you could possibly want. They just have to finish. All right, 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And rebound secured by Alea. And they got a push called on Kekionga. And Kekionga is now in the bonus, so Portage will be shooting 1-1 for the next 3 fouls. And the free throw is no good. And that one's short, and it goes the other way. Jump ball called. Possession arrow favors Kekionga. And timeout called by Kekionga. 30-second timeout. In what is conceivably the slowest third quarter that I've had to call this year. During this timeout, I would like to recognize the city of Fort Wayne. I want to thank them for the CFAB grant that they gave Portage Middle School. We greatly appreciate the support, and we've been able to upgrade our equipment, and we'll be upgrading it even more here in the near future. Secondly, we'd like to thank LTV, Tim Moriarty, who's out right now, but also Elizabeth Lord Carey, who has helped us out along the way. Thank you very much for your support. And, of course, Fort Wayne Community Schools, we are your schools. And the ball is turned over. Bowers with the shot. Bowers with her own rebound. And Coach Malone takes a timeout because he doesn't like what he sees offensively. And 30-second timeout taken here. I'd like to recognize my crew for tonight's game. That would be Jacob Ward, Jordan Leach, Elias Niemeyer, and Josh Sikander, who's helped us out. I'd like to give a shout out also to Jackie Leach, who is taking photos for the Yearbook Club. We appreciate that. And of course, the esteemed Jordan Leach on the camera and the computer as well. And so turnover before the pass even got in bounds. And a steal by Bowers. Pass ahead to ATN. And a travel by Newsom. That was a nice looking shot by Nevaeh Bowers. A little bit of rough play underneath. Short on the shot. And no shot, taken by Portage. And that is the end of the third quarter, with Portage taking a 16-12 lead. And possession arrow favors Portage to start the fourth quarter, so they'll be taking it out of bounds. Easy pass, and Nevaeh Bowers misses the bunny, but able to come up with her own rebound. Pass goes to ATN, and she gets fouled on the floor. Bowers wide open on inbounds, and it hits nothing but the net. Portage taking an 18-12 lead with just over 5.5 in the fourth. Great defense by Portage. She double dribbled. Rebound secured by Nevaeh Bowers again. She pushes it in transition. That was a good idea, just a little too slow. And rebound came to Serenity, and then Inari Etienne is taking it across half court. And nobody stops the dribbler. A lot of contact, no foul called. Robinson with the rebound and double dribbles. It's quite the exciting game, folks. And they called a foul on ATN for reaching in. It'll be side out of bounds, or baseline out of bounds for Kekionga. Portage is not matched up. Newsom with the shot, comes off the back iron. Rebound fought for, and ATN secures it. And she passes it. The foul is called on the floor. It will be out of bounds, Portage ball underneath their basket. Wide open. Kenija Cruz didn't know who she was guarding for a minute. Oh, that's a travel. .317 left in the fourth quarter. Portage with a 6-point lead. Good pass down court to a wide open shot. No, it's no good. Nevaeh Bowers with the rebound, passes it out to ATN. ATN dribbles it back out. Passes across court to Serenity. The ball is tipped around. Ball ends up on the ground. And jump ball will be called on this. It will be Portage ball out of bounds. And a turnover. The ball knocked out of bounds off of Bowers. That's a good defensive play by Bowers on the fly there, preventing a wide open shot. Number 23 for Kekionga subs in. And the ball is stolen by ATN. She dribbles it along the sideline. She pushes it, misses the shot, but it gets tipped out of bounds off of Kekionga, Portage ball. And a foul called on number 40. And a turnover committed by Portage. Ball is back tapped by Serenity. Inari wisely slows it down a little bit. Just under 2 minutes left in the fourth. And they call the Euro step travel, so the bucket is no good. Hey, but the aggressive move is being praised by Coach Malone. Very good defense by ATN. Ball comes off of the glass hard. And loose ball foul. It will be Kekionga's ball from underneath the hoop. Newsom and number 33 check in. Oh, there it is. And the ball gets tipped out of bounds. Portage able to get their 20th point of the game. And almost another steal. Nevaeh Bowers with a tough shot. And a scrum for the ball. Portage able to come up with it. And the ball is blocked out of bounds with 20.1 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And ATN comes out of the crowd with the ball. The shot gets partially blocked. Cruz with a shot. Comes off the back iron. And there it is, folks. Portage girls with their first win of the year. Very good job, Coach Rucker and Coach Malone. And all the girls at Portage Middle School want to thank the referees for coming out and doing a nice job. And we'll be signing off as soon as the cheerleaders are done. Hopefully we can get some post-game interviews with Coach Malone at the end of it. All right, thanks you to the cheerleaders. Hopefully we can get a post-game interview with Coach Malone. But for right now, we'll be signing off. Thank you. All right, this is Tom Bailey, TV radio broadcast teacher here at Portage Middle School. I am joined by Nevaeh Bowers, who hit some key shots and got a lot of rebounds and did a lot of good things for the Portage Rams during this game tonight. How does it feel to get that first win?
It feels very awesome, actually. First game that we won out of a couple games.
Well, and it's been a learning process because a lot of people are learning to play this game for the first time. I've noticed a great improvement even in your jump shot from the beginning of the year to the present. So now that you finally got your first win, what are you guys going to do to push yourselves forward after this?
Practice more and pay attention at practice.
All right. Well, that was Nevaeh Bowers, who had a great game today for the Portage Rams. Right now I'm going to call onto the camera then Coach Malone. So, thank you for coming out today. All right. So you might have to stand down there. All right, so Coach Malone, this year has been a process. Can you talk a little bit about where you guys have been and where you're going at this point?
Last year we had I think we ended up with 7 girls total after we started with 20. So this is my first year. I wanted to see the morale lift a little bit. I want to see us be a little more excited about playing the game, have a little more fun, and I'm seeing that. And it took a lot of hard work at first. Really, the best way to have fun is to win a game. So tonight was a good example of that. We were working towards this win. You could tell every game was we did a little something better. And tonight I felt like we kind of pulled some things together. We hit some shots that we haven't been hitting so far, and we ended up with the W.
So Inari Etienne, she does an awful lot for you, and obviously Nevaeh stepped up today. You had a lot of people just play scrappy, hard-nosed defense. What are your thoughts on the effort of some of the people that we mentioned as well as the team?
I wanna praise Inari for one simple reason. She didn't. Well, I think she scored maybe 1 bucket. I think she had 2, and she might get some flack for that tomorrow from the boys. But I want those boys to understand she led the team in bruises tonight. She had so many bruises. She dove on the floor. She made sure her teammates had the basketball. She did everything that a coach would want her to do.
Yeah, I mean, and she had to bring it across half court an awful lot against a token press, which is, against a team like ours, that's not a token press. That raises the temperature and pressure an awful lot for our kids. So she did a stellar job on that. Any other closing thoughts moving forward?
I started the year thinking I had maybe 3 players that I felt comfortable putting in a varsity game. As you can see tonight, I'm up to about 10. So we're getting there. We're gaining on it, and I hope that Portage fans understand that it's a process, like you said. We're working on it, and I got a lot of buy-in from a lot of great girls.
Well, thanks for the effort and great win. Enjoy it.
We will.
All right. Good luck moving forward.